Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Big Tiger Plays TDK Factions. Today I want to show off a couple of basics and I want to show off our new server. So back here you'll see we have some NPCs of our staff team. Seller's running around like always, never stops, he just runs around. You can tell Pyro has he's kind of creepy. I like his new skin though. Do you guys like his new skin? Hit the like button if you like Pyro's new skin. We've got these nice little jet pads. Send you flying. We have our shop down here. The unequivalent exchange. Over here, it explains your enchanting system. We have custom enchants on the server. So you can get any of these nice enchantments. I'm not going to go over all of them. But I can give you guys a quick little rundown of how this works. Basically, you get a certain number of levels, multiples of 16. So say you have 16 levels, you come over here, you buy one of these crates. That's a common crate. So common. So then you come over here, and you look up at the common stuff. So you can get healing, night vision, headless, firework, lightning, and rapid. So you can look at what those do, so you can tell if you want a certain enchantment, which of these crates you're going to have to buy. And then each crate will give you a book has a random complexity. So you can get a simple book, a complex book, or a cryptic book. So if you're doing the math at home like I am, there are 5 levels of rarity here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each of those 5 levels have 3 different complexities. So there are 15 different types of books. And each of these different levels of books will give you a random enchantment here that has a level of the enchantment. So simple books always give you a level 1 enchantment. Complex books can give you between 1 and 3, and cryptic gives you between 1 and 5. So if I wanted Harbinger, which is a pretty nice one, Harbinger 5, I would need to have a epic cryptic book. Now, if I got an epic simple book, I would only be able to ever get Harbinger 1. If I got a complex epic book, I could get anywhere between Harbinger 1 and Harbinger 3. So, you basically, you get your crate, you click the crate, it gives you one of these random books, and then you click the book, and it gives you a book that has a enchantment on it. And then all you do is you take the book you have, and then you click it, and you drag and drop onto the item you want to put it on. And you have a percent chance to actually succeed to put the enchantment on it. And if it does succeed, then you have a percent chance for your item to be destroyed. So there's a 2-step percentage. You have to succeed and not be destroyed. The chances to be destroyed are rather small. They're like, 10, percent. They'll obviously get harder as you go up the tiers. Like these legendary enchantments, like if you're going to get Fling, or you're going to get Pyromaniac, or Ward, they're going to be very difficult to actually put on your item, because you'll have a low success rate and a high instability rate. But one thing you can do is you can get these scrolls, which you can buy in the donation store at tdknetwork.com, and you can use a scroll on your book that you get, and it'll make it a 100% chance. So it'll always work, and you'll never lose the item. And I think at some point these are going to be implemented in maybe voting crates, or you can get them, maybe in like the epic crates or something, something along those lines. There will be an in-game way to get these eventually. And we'll probably have other kinds of scrolls, maybe ones that remove an enchantment or up the level of the enchantment, things along those lines. We haven't really figured all that out yet, but we're still in beta. So that's our enchantment system. Over here we have our warps. I'll come up here and show you guys. You can warp to the desert, forest, taiga, or extreme hills. You basically just stand in a little water and you'll be teleported. You have to wait a couple seconds for the teleport timer. Don't worry, you won't drown. Like I said, over here is our shop. So we have 2 floors, up there and down here. Basically, upstairs are your building blocks and your ores and gems and stuff, and down here is your farm and your PvP stuff. And then over here we have our PvP zone. I'm not going to go in because I can't get back out. But you can come in here, you can fight people, that's pretty much it. You can level up some of your skills, like unarmed and swords and archery and stuff. There is no item drops in there. You're not going to lose power, and keep inventory is on. So it's kind of a free place to PvP. Anyway, let's go. I want to show you guys show off the basics of a base. One of the first things you're going to want to do, because we have all these cool enchantments, is you're going to want to get a spawner. I'll show you down here. Maybe it's not one of the first things you want to do. You probably want to go punch a log and get some wood. Normal Minecraft stuff. But one of the basics of factions is a mob grinder. You're going to want to either buy one of these spawners here, buy one off of the auction house, if anyone's selling them, buy them from other players, or find them in-game. Now, if you do find a spawner in, a dungeon or a mine shaft or something along those lines, you can use, if you're a donor, so if you're anywhere Spark or above, which is pretty easy to be doing. It's only $5, guys, for Spark. If you're a donor, you can use a Silk Touch pick, and you can mine a spawner, and you'll pick it up. So basically, you want to make a grinder where you can actually kill the mobs, get the XP, go buy books, make OP gear, and then you can go kill everyone because you have really nice things. So let's go to home base 2. Hopefully not much has been done here. Okay, so I've set up a pretty nice mob grinder, and I want to show you guys how it works. So some of the basics you're going to want to do, well, you're going to want to make your walls out of obsidian, so people can't get in very easily. And let's go in here. So you'll see I have this down, nothing's spawning. And that's because I have these redstone lamps on. And the redstone lamps are controlled by this redstone system I have set up, which I will show you in a minute. And we'll have water in the back and on the sides. So anywhere that a mob would fall, so say a mob spawns like right here, when they fall into the water, they're going to the water is going to make them go right here. So this is the opening you're going to want to make. And now there are many mobs that can go through a 1-block opening, like a baby zombie, a cave spider, things along those lines. So in order to have it safe, or they're not going to be able to get out and kill you, I recommend using 2 different kinds of fences. This takes up the full block, but you'll be able to hit them through it. So if you use 2 different kinds of fences, they won't connect, and it'll leave a space where you can hit them through, but they won't be able to go through it because these blocks are technically taken out. One thing to note when you're doing your lighting, you're definitely going to want to do the lighting, not only because it'll make everything better for you, it'll make it better for the whole server, because if you leave your spawner on and you spawn in 50, 100 mobs, presumably you can have more than one spawner. going at a time. You spawn in, you know, a whole gaggle of zombies, and they're all just here, and you're not here to hit them. You know, you could start making some lag on the server. You can start lagging yourself because you're around all of those mobs. So you're gonna be able to want to turn it off, and that's what this does. So you have a little switch. You have your redstone going up to the lamps. In this example, I have 5 here, and then the same on the other side. So 20 lamps seems to be fine. And so basically, I just duplicate this whole thing of the lever on the opposite side, and I run the redstone around the side of the room. So all you get to do, turn it off, and you'll start having mobs spawn. You'll see you can start hitting them and just farming that way. So you're basically going to do this until you you know, get enough levels. Yeah, I have 14 levels here, and this is a very good way to start getting levels. See, this is just a cave spider, but it's not that, you know, good. You would maybe want some zombies, some skeletons, some regular spiders maybe. I just had this for show, and I kind of wanted to show off my setup. There are many other ways you could do it, where maybe they're spawning high up and then they fall down and they take fall damage, and then you can just hit them once and they'll die. But this is a low profile. You know, this base is only, you know, like 5 tall, 4 tall, something along those lines. It's not that big. It's rather small, actually. And you know, you basically are going to definitely want one of these in any base you build. That's it for this episode, guys. If you have any questions related to these mob spawners, how I built mine, just go ahead and let me know in the comments or message me in game. But if you like what you've seen, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya!